Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's Brian and Carol with CraftFancy. How's everyone doing this evening? Hopefully everyone's got recouped from the weekend. It's been a busy weekend, no matter where you're at. So hopefully, I know we're recouped. We just got done with a virtual event this weekend. And we're just trying to get ready. We've got a big crop coming up at the CraftFancy store this weekend. And we're also getting ready for a lot of festivities in the store, right, Carol?
With the make and take. Getting it all ready, getting the room ready, just getting everything ready in general.
Yes, definitely. So
it's a lot of ready.
It's a lot of ready
to get.
Not a lot of time and a lot of ready. So
yes, totally.
So hopefully everything's working out. So hopefully everyone's doing okay today. And I don't know. I got all kinds of stuff. All right. So I got Jan Berlinger coming in there from Michigan. Kelly Randolph saying hello. Laura Hood's joining us. Lisa Domty from Minnesota. And that's from the One of a Kind side. And then also, too, is Lee Sullivan saying hello from the CraftFancy side. So we're coming live to you on the CraftFancy page, Facebook page, the One of a Kind group Facebook page, and also YouTube for CraftFancy and One of a Kind. So I got to get you the list so we can get you up on the on the YouTube side. So good evening, Wendy Baker. So says hello, Brian and Carol. So
hello.
Got an awesome little technique today. I'm excited about it. It is something that I think people have been asking about. So what do you think we're working with today?
We're going to work with the new Better Press lettering system from Spellbinder.
Ooh, just give you a little sneak peek here of the overhead.
So here's the box.
Quick.
So basically, it's a letterpress system you work with that works with your existing machines. I believe it works with hand crank, Sizzix, the Spellbinder Platinum, the Big Shot. I'm not using a hand crank because I don't have a hand crank anymore. I have a Vagabond. I tested last night and it worked. 15% off is up there.
Oh, hey, we're not doing that tonight. Sorry.
It's already expired.
Yeah, it was already from Saturday.
So,
sorry about that.
I wasn't sure if it would work, but it worked pretty good. So we're gonna be playing with the Better Press system. I'm not using. I'll show you what is included. So when we start, then we'll go through everything.
Yeah, definitely.
You want to wait for a few more minutes, just in case?
Yeah, we can. What's cooking this weekend? Do we got anything good cooking at the store?
We have demo. We have make and takes. We have special sale at the store. This is only at the store because we're moving.
Yeah, because we're moving, but there's a show up here this weekend, I guess. And
yep.
There's all kinds of different stuff. So awesome. Yeah. So let's go back up to the phone. What else, guys? As always with CraftFancy, if you have any questions, always free to ask. I am on comments and doing cameras and doing all that stuff.
Right.
And Carol's taking care of the artistic side of it tonight. So as she's been doing, I gotta get in your chair. I haven't been in that chair for a long time.
You should switch. You could do that not next week. We won't have. So let's bring it out. We won't have a demo next week.
Yeah. No. Next week is out. No demos next week.
Because you're gonna tell them.
Well, we were doing a show in Vegas, I think.
We're not doing a show. We are walking a show in Vegas next week. It's called the ASD Week. We want to go check out what's over there and what's new and what we could bring back to the store. It's just different kind of show.
Yep.
We're the customer now. We're not the vendors.
Right. So it's a little mini vacation for us.
Yep. And then somebody mentioned it. We will have extended hours this weekend. So for tomorrow, we'll be here till 7 p.m. For Friday and Saturday, we'll be here. We're here till midnight, but we just kind of tell people that we'll be here till 10 p.m.
Yep.
If they come, and if the door is locked, just knock on it because we have a full crop here run till midnight.
Yeah, midnight. So basically open till midnight.
And then Sunday it's 9 to 5.
Yep.
So that's what's going on this weekend.
So I got a couple more people joining us. We got Jeanette McGee joining us on the CraftFancy page, along with Laura Olson in Glenview. So she's there.
Hi,
and then also, too, is Crafty Angela's joining us, Wendy Baker, and I think Lee jumped over onto the
YouTube?
Facebook One of the Kind group. So All right, so we're all
So
good.
who was it? Please move here so I could do a prop.
Someone said that.
Yep.
Oh, that would be Kelly Randolph.
Hi, Kelly.
Kelly down
Sharon
in Florida.
Sheffield. All right, so we're gonna do. You want to switch over to the overnight?
We can do that.
All right, so we're gonna play with the Spellbinder Better Press. We did get some more dies, but it's more Christmas. But we have another order coming tomorrow. I'm not sure why they're working it up, but there's more stuff coming, either tomorrow or Friday later this week. So let me show you what's included in this little box. I kind of played with it last night, so I know what I'm talking about, and I already opened it. So basically you got this magnetic base system, and I did something dumb. I kind of give it a little more pressure, so I got like an imprint of the die that I was testing yesterday, so you can ignore it. It doesn't. It's just like a print on the plastic. So, and it's a magnetic base, so it kind of snapped onto this I don't know what they call this thing. It's kind of like it's a magnetic.
It's a magnetic base.
So let me open it up. And inside the package, it comes with a die that you can play and test it out. This die is kind of thicker than regular dies. These are, kind of what these dies remind me of. You know those hot foil dies that the hot foiling, the glimmer foiling dies. It's kind of like that. It's a thicker die. And then it has sentiments that goes with it. So it's just a regular, and it's not a cutting die. I would say this is like an embossing die. It doesn't cut. It just imprint the image on your paper. Okay. And they also come with a pack of the pack of paper that's for the letterpress. It's like a letterpress. So the paper itself is thicker than normal cardstocks. It's more kind of like a cotton. Feel it. It's kind of like a cotton fiber thickness.
Yeah, it is.
It's thicker than regular cardstocks. I'm not sure what the weight is because it doesn't say. I'll look at the package. It'll tell me, hopefully. So it's a thicker cardstock that works with the die and the ink.
So can you use regular paper with this?
You could use regular paper. I tested with regular paper yesterday. I used Nina and it worked. And it comes with this little Better Press ink, and the ink it's from Spellbinder, and it's being made by Ranger for Spellbinder. So this is a archival black ink. So it's a pigment, and they recommend to use like an oil-based pigment ink for the letterpress. And I tested with a Memento yesterday, so it works fine. So you don't have to use their ink, but if you have other inks, you could try it. It comes with a little the best crafters tape from Spellbinders, and there's the paper, there's the base, there's the die, and I think that's it. That's all the stuff that comes with.
Got Penny and Brenda joining us.
So basically, what you do is it's magnetic base. So if I put a die on top here, it kind of sticks. It doesn't move. So you could move it around.
Can you do that again?
Doesn't move. So you have to, peel it off and stick it to the base. And this is just your top layer to. So let me turn it this way. So what happened is on the acrylic piece, there's marking of A2 size and A7 size. So when you want a letterpress, you want to put your panel like right here. And it gives you the guide if you put your die right there, and it gives you the guide where your workspace is at. So if you do this, you just want to make sure that they match up. Actually, it's going to be this way when we added the ink and everything. So I haven't done that yet. So
Renee Bennett in the house.
And they come into A2 size card pack or A7 size. So each pack has 25 sheets. And these are not cheap cardstock. These are pretty expensive because I think like A2 size is like $17, and the A7 size for a pack of 25 it's like almost like $30, like 27 or 28, something like that. So let's try this out. Oh, also it comes with the instruction pamphlet, so it kind of breaks it down to all the pieces in your package and some of the other products. So that's the pamphlet, and it comes with some shim. It's like a plastic shim. So which I wasn't reading the directions. I didn't.
What?
I wasn't. I was being dumb.
What? Whoa! Hold on a second.
I was.
Isn't that like a guy thing?
No, it was my thing.
It's a guy.
I was
thing.
eager to try this thing yesterday, so I wasn't reading it. I just opened everything up.
That's a guy thing. Come on,
I opened
you
everything
ladies
up,
always
and I'm
read
like,
directions.
what are these shim thing for? And I didn't know what it was for, so I just didn't use it. And that's why I imprinted this on here.
No.
It's a long story short.
Yeah.
So basically, these shims, you put it underneath the magnetic piece right here. So you kind of put it right here. In case your paper are too thick, not thick enough, or your pressure's not there, so it kind of stays behind this magnetic plate. So, so it doesn't do anything. It doesn't move or anything. Just raise it up a little bit. So here, let's try this. Let's play. So all you have to do is you put your die onto your base. Okay? You can put it on this side. You can put it on this side, but I'm going to put it on this side. And I'm going to pick a sentiment that came with the die, that came with the package. I'm going to use this one. So this is the same. It's what is it? What is this thing called? What does it say? Let me look at my samples. It says, to my favorite persons. Since Spellbinder sells the UK's favorite, it spells out with a U sometimes. So without the U's in the States, no U. But if you're British, you have the U. So they have this one is favorite with the U. This one is favorite without the U. So we're gonna use no U because we're in the state. And the line helps you kind of line up your sentiment so that you know it's straight. You're not second guessing it. Okay? And now I'm going to put my panel right there. I have a purple tape right in front of me, so I'm going to use a purple tape. I'm not going to open the new row of tape that they sent me that was part of the kit. So I'm just going to use a purple tape to hold my panel. Just hold it down. And now you need to ink your die. So like I said, I was testing it with the Memento yesterday, and it worked okay. I didn't want to use this one. I just want to know if I'm able to do achieve the same look and feel with a different ink, not from Spellbinders, because we all have ink and we all have different colors of inks, so we want to be able to maximize what we already have. So I just picked Memento. And also too, if you want to watercolor it after you're done, Memento won't bleed. I have not tried watercoloring with this paper. I'm not sure how it absorbs the water. I think it should be okay. But Memento would give you a good, or you might want to Copic it. You know, Copic with Memento will not bleed. So not watercolor. I think I said watercolor. If you might want to Copic it. So I'm going to use the Memento black, Tuxedo black. And all you do is ink. It would be easier to use a little cat's eye ink, a little, little ones, because you don't want to use a big ink pad.
Can I see that lip? So we can just keep it up there for people. Yeah.
I'm just going over the ink, and if you get onto the background of this, it's okay because this is water-based ink. It comes off. It comes off pretty good. I'm just gonna ink it. And I'm going to put a little bit more up here. You could twist it to get a better saturation, but I'm just going to tap. And I'm going to get just a little piece of...
Uh-oh, she left the screen.
I have a little tissue paper to just wipe off the excess.
We're always looking for good help at CraftFancy.
I know, I don't pass.
If you're in the area and you're looking for work with decent pay, no benefits.
There's no pay.
But you get to work with me, so that is a benefit. Please send your application into www.craftfancy.com or call the store during business hours. Back to you, Carol.
Yes.
Great. Wow. Is that a CraftFancy rag?
No. It was a rag that's just laying around, so I'm gonna wipe it. I'm just gonna wipe the little excess off.
Carol, looks like you're a member of Costco.
I think we all are. How can you don't like Costco? Costco's great. All right, so now I got ink on it. I got some on the side, but it's fine. So I'm gonna put this down, and like I said, it's magnetic based, so it's gonna snap. It's gonna snap right there. Okay. We don't want to do anything right now because we want to be able to run this through a die cut machine and get a nice impression of what we're trying to do.
Holy cow, man! Look at that. You're shaking the cameras.
I'm not shaking anything.
Shaking.
All right, so I'm gonna feed it. I'm gonna feed this thing through, and I'm not touching the base. I'm just holding it on the handle. Okay.
Well, there. Oh, sure.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm just kind of holding it like that. I'm just gonna lift it up a little bit so it feeds. All right, so now I'm gonna pull it out. It just give it some pressure to imprint the ink onto the paper. It doesn't do anything with embossing or anything. It doesn't actually imprint the it's not an embossing plate. So now I'm gonna lift this guy up. And there it is. So
there you go.
So
do a close up.
Here's the close up. Where's the close up? So here is what the imprint looks like. It basically transfers the ink onto the paper very gently, but enough to imprint the lines on the leaves, the flowers, the sentiments. So, and it's fun. I think I don't know. I had fun yesterday playing with it. You can use different ink. You can use rainbow color, just kind of line the whole thing up. You can use different color of flowers, or you can do some leaf with greens. You could do it just plain with black and Copic the flowers with it.
Yeah, you could.
And if you have a scan and cut, you could probably just trace it out and then cut out the flowers.
Right.
So
I like it.
That's what
I like it a lot.
That's what this letterpress thing.
There you go.
Does.
You can stand the close up. There you go.
So you could this basically what this letterpress thing does. It literally imprints your die with ink on it and create this super fun, simple but elegant card.
All
The
right.
detail is there. The detail is amazing. And like I said, I just tap. I didn't even try that hard.
And that was using the Better Press
Yep.
and using the Memento
ink. And exactly, I used the Memento ink. I did not use the Spellbinder ink because I don't have. Well, what happened was I don't have a archival ink cleaner to get the ink off the die. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try Memento because it's a water-based ink. And if I don't, I have water. I have regular, cleaner that cleans water-based ink off a stamp. So I have that, and it didn't, it works fine. It didn't have a problem at all. And all you have to do is take it out, clean it, and then this ink on the base just comes off. You just wipe it off with a rag. It comes right off. Yes, this is a die. This is not a stamp. This is metal die.
Yep. There you go. You can do a close-up. You can just do a close-up.
So this is the die that I just used. You can still see some ink on it. It didn't, take all the ink. It didn't take all the ink, but this is a die. So you could probably emboss with this. You could probably emboss with it. What do you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You could probably do the letterpress first and then emboss with it and make it raised to make it like a two-step system.
Yep.
I think there's a lot of options with this system because you can just do flowers, you can do backgrounds, you can color with it. I also try, here's another one. I also try doing the same thing with Nina. This is Nina Solar White. Can you do a close up?
Oh yeah, sorry, close up.
So this is a Nina Solar White cardstock. So because the Spellbinder paper were a little bit more cotton-like, more thicker. So what I did was I fold this in half to give close enough the same thickness, and this is the same result I achieved. This is Alina, so it doesn't have to use that paper that you have with spellbinders. It is a little bit expensive
Yep.
if you break it down by the sheets. Because you could mess it up once. If you mess it up twice, you use the backside. But if you mess it up 3 times, then you're gonna have to fill it up. So
So I just want to jump in really quick because Laura Olson asked a question. So is there a whole line of dies for
yes,
just
there is
this?
a whole line of dies that is coming out or already out. I have some that's here. It's on your side.
Yep.
Pile of stuff. There's a couple. I'm gonna show you a couple of them. Give me that pack of paper, the top, right on top. So this is the paper that I was talking about from Spellbinder. It's called a double weight cotton card
Here you
panel.
go. Let's do the close up just because we're a little further away.
So it's called the double weight cotton card panels. There's 25 in a pack. I think this is like $15 or $16. There's 25 of this. And they do have different dyes. I got in all the Christmas one for some reason. So this is the dye for the Christmas, and it's easier to see it on this side. So this one has the greeting, the birds, and some kind of pine with hollies and leaves and stuff. So it's yeah. And this one is a merriest Christmas. So this is this. So that's the dye that would work with the letterpress. And this is another Merry Christmas, kind of like a vertical and a horizontal combined. So that's the die. There are more dies that's out. There's more flowers, butterfly. Like I said, I have more stuff coming. Not sure how these were shipped first, but these were the one that came today.
So now, and then on the paper, there's A2 and then
There's
A7.
A2 and A7. It's very different. I think it would be really cool to do like if you do a wedding, it would be very cool, don't you think?
Yes. So what I would do is go to craftfancy.com and then I would type in Better Press.
Yep, you should go search all of them. Everything is under Spellbinder, so if you guys are looking into it, interested, it's easy, it's fun, and it's not complicated at all.
No, yeah, definitely. Pretty simple.
And it says only works with the hand crank. I don't think it only works with the hand crank die cut system. I have a Vagabond, just saw me press it through and it works fine. So I think it would work with pretty much most of the die cut system that it's out there.
Yep.
Probably except the Cuttlebug, because Cuttlebug is the opening might be too small.
Okay, here's a question from Brenda Oliver. The question Brenda asking is, can we use the dies to cut out the images too?
No. There is no cutting edges to these dies. This is just for embossing and letterpress. If you want to cut out, you will probably need like a scan and cut to just scan out the image and cut on the outer part of the image.
Right. You can fussy cut it, but
Yep.
you can't.
There's no die. Some letterpress die has a die cut that cuts it out, but certain ones don't. So for this one that came with the machine, it's just the letterpress die that does the image. No cutting die.
Yep. Fussy cut. You got a
Yep,
fussy
or
cut.
fussy cut.
Fussy cut. Got a fussy cut. All right. What
So-
else? Any other questions on this one, guys? Trying to show it to you.
Yeah.
So we put the links on there already for the Better Press. I put them out there, and then I did the papers as well. Be sure to go to craftfancy.com. Just go into the search engine, type in Better Press, and then you're going to be able to see all the dies that are available that we have in stock.
There's a couple of things that came in that I want to talk.
What?
There's
No.
a couple of things from 49 Market
No.
came in.
They don't
today,
want to see new products.
And actually, it's not even online yet because it just landed
it's
here.
not even. Yeah, see,
It
so we
will
shouldn't
be
even talk
online.
about it.
It will be online tonight.
Oh, all right, clean up the
It's over there.
So clean up the table.
I don't want to clean it.
You got to clean up house so we can talk about stuff. What else you guys got? You got any? Will you do another press, please? Oh, they're asking if you do another one. Crafty Angela wants to know, will you do another press?
You want me to do another one?
Yeah, we can.
I can
Sure.
do another one.
We got time. I'm here.
Of
All right.
course I can.
By special request from Crafty Angela.
Crafty Angela.
Crafty Angela.
All right, so I'm going, this time I'm going to use, should I use like a Nina?
Yeah, we can try it. Crafty Angela, it's your demo. What would you like to see? You want us to
Same
use
paper or Nina?
Would you like to see a Nina paper or a better paper, better press paper? Do 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 do. Oh, we have an answer. I'm seeing Nina.
All right, let me just go grab a piece.
Nina, it is. All right, so she's just going to be a second. Carol had to run and get the paper. And remember, for all your paper crafting needs, you can always go visit CraftFancy. Everything from inks to dyes and papers and stamps. It's all at CraftFancy. Visit us 24/7 at www.craftfancy.com.
Okay.
That's right, 24/7 craftfancy.com. Oh, over 75 free shipping. Back to you, Carol.
All right, good talking. Okay, I'm going to take this.
Only I can wrap a commercial into something.
All right, so this is a Nina Solar White. You can see the scoring line in the middle. I'm going to just fold it in half because the cotton panel from Spellbind is a little thicker. So I'm going to just fold it in half to just give the same thickness.
Well, thank you. I do have a great radio voice. See that?
You should be doing an announcer instead of doing craft.
Yeah, Laura, and thanks for joining us. Laura Lemenza. I hope I say that right.
So same thing. I'm going to put it down. You got to, if your paper is an A2, you got to follow the A2 guide.
Yep. So just take a break for a second. Just take a deep breath and talk fast. And then while you're doing that, if you're joining us a little later today, so welcome to CraftFancy Technique Wednesday. And what we're doing is we're doing letterpress demo today. We did one already, but by popular demand, and Crafty Angela, she's asking if we could do it again. So if you're just joining us a little late, just sit back and relax. We're doing one now on Nina paper. Okay, Carol, back to you.
So I'm just taping the panel down with my purple tape. Nothing that you haven't done yourself, tape stuff down. And I'm using Memento again because I could co-pick it when I'm done with the panel so I don't waste it. And I'm just going to ink it. And this is a magnetic base, so I can't move the die. I have to peel it off and adjust it. So I'm just going to ink. Like I said, a smaller cube works better just because you don't get a lot of access over your platform area. Just kind of ink that, okay? And now I'm going to close this with this paper facing down, so then my ink will get transferred onto the panel. And now I'm going to bring my die cut machine in. I don't have a Platinum 6 from Spellbinder. I don't have a hand crank Sizzix. I only have a Vagabond here. So I'm going to move it over a little bit.
Hold this for you.
So you can see it.
That was a switch. Maybe you shoot it up on me.
So there it is. I'm just going to guide it, let it push.
I'll hold that.
All right. Now.
Oh yeah, actually here we can do. We'll just do this one. Let's just do the big one, and then you can just show it right as you do it. You're gonna take the magnets off.
That's it.
Right here.
So that's the letterpress using Nina. The image it's almost identical, and and this time you could let it dry and then co-pick the flowers and the leaves, so then it looks pretty.
So Laura Olson's asking us, so if you didn't get enough ink in some places, can it be redone as long as you don't remove the paper like as in the Misty?
I think so, but I think when when it press down, it's going to saturate. I guess what happened is when this press down, the ink will kind of spread because the ink doesn't absorb by the dye. The ink just kind of floats on the dye. So when you tap 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 tap, you don't there are certain spots you don't see it. It doesn't mean it's not the ink doesn't get to it. It's gonna kind of spread. You know what I'm saying? Spread out.
So the paper is what absorbs the ink,
Yep.
not the dye. So the dye is non-porous, and it's just going to float on the dye. And when you put it on the paper, it's going to absorb in there.
And the pressure comes down, it's just going to spread the ink out.
So there is a possibility.
There is a possibility if you totally forgot a corner, like a half an inch and half an inch corner, you probably could ink it again and then run it through it one more time. As long as you don't move the paper, you don't move the dye.
Yeah, I really think I'm just kind of popping in on the camera up here. So I think it's a one and done type system. I think you can play with it. I think there's going to be a little forgiveness to it.
Yep.
But for the most part, you got to make sure you really ink up these dyes.
Just have to just kind of go through it all and ink it all.
I think it's one and done.
That's what I think. But you can always try,
Yep.
So Laura, if you come in this weekend, I will have the system here and you can play with it.
That's Laura Hood.
Oh, Laura Hood. Hood, you'll be here this weekend. Or Laura Olson, either one.
Right, both Lauras. Yeah, there's multiple Lauras.
So we'll have this system here for this weekend. If you guys stop by and play with that.
Yep. So I'm just going to go ahead to the close-up screen again because we're asking, is that a nice crisp image? So I'm going to try to get as close as I can without it getting too crazy. But there it is. By Crafty Angela is asking, is it a crisp image?
It's pretty crisp.
So we can do that. Let's try it over on the overhead too. You can maybe see it even a little better. So that's about as close as I can get without
starting. It's kind of blurry.
Yep. So
right there. I think that's right there.
Right there is your sweet spot. Always got to hit the sweet spot. There it is. So I like it. It's a nice crisp image. Hopefully that answered your question, Crafty Angela. So
yes.
All right. What else do we got? Any questions?
I think that's it.
I might go on Sunday. Laura Lidsman is saying. So, yeah, we'll be here Sunday. So
Ledesma.
Ledesma? Ledesma.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably better. Sorry, Laura. Very detailed. Yep, very cool. All right, why don't we get into cleanup? You guys cool? Are we good? I think we are.
And if I get other dyes, I could play with it again, I could play with it again with like a butterfly or something that would be more interesting.
We can always come back. So
yes.
All right.
The only couple things that came in before.
No one wants to talk about this.
The only couple things that came in from Saturday until today was the 49 Market Christmas Spectacular products.
So you got the little camera too here, so.
I can see it right here. Okay.
Yep.
So this is a Christmas card kit. I'm trying to maybe come up with some class with this Christmas card kit. This is like just a chipboard set embellishment.
Hold on a second too, because I just want to make sure that these are not on the system yet.
This is not online yet, but it's going to be online tonight.
Yeah, so they'll be online. So don't help me out here, people. You get excited 5 minutes after the show's over. Is it online yet? Is it online? Give us what? What kind of time do you need, Carol?
Like by 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay.
We're not home yet.
All right. Yeah. So just give us till 8 o'clock. We have to feed the dog.
Yes.
Tina's
looking
hungry.
at me over there in the corner and like, I'm starving. You're trying to kill me.
She is. All right. So give us till 8 o'clock. These are brand new products, not even in the system. They just came in. Right. So, all right, Carol, back to you.
So it's this the 49 Market Christmas Spectacular products. Card kit. This is embellishment.
Oh, sorry. Wrong one. I know. I'm doing too much.
This is perfect. This is, I can see no glare.
Right.
And then this is a cluster kit. I don't know what's a cluster kit. A cluster kit is 4 sheets of 12 by 6 by 12 laser cut element, some adhesive, some buttons, some embellishment, a red bow, and some cord thingy. Enough to create a cluster or make your own clusters. I have no idea. So that's that.
Keep going.
And this is a 12 by 12 collection kit by same thing 49 Market. It's there's different layouts, so it includes 4 sheets of paper, 5 sheets of laser cut, 12 by 12 sheets of thin adhesive backing chipboard, 33 button 5 mini metal clip, 14 pieces of elastic cord, and 2 millimeter of red elastic cord, and 1 bolt. So this is all the stuff that's in here, which is it's not really all the stuff. It's just kind of what it shows you. But this is what it does on the back. So we've got different ideas.
Go ahead and then let's see, maybe you can just hold that up for them a little better.
Like there. Right there.
Right there.
Perfect. Right there. So there's a lot of stuff in here in the little storage sleeve as well.
Yep.
So, awesome. So that's it. And it will be online by 8 o'clock tonight. And I think that's all there is. There's all the new stuff that came in.
That's it. That's it. So couple updates while we're doing that. Remember, Carol, just write the store down. Hours down.
Oh,
what we're gonna do this weekend. So hold on. I'm trying to do too much here. So
Thursday.
as you guys know, if you're in the Chicagoland area this weekend, please stop by the CraftFancy store. I know there's a scrapbook show that we're not going to because we got our whole why you set up the booth there when I got a whole store. We're just going to do tons of discounts here. We're going to have a demo table and then a make and takes on Friday and Saturday.
And we have specials. So
and then, of course, the show specials because it's not the shows, so we got a bunch going on. So you definitely don't want to miss out. King Rate store hours on the top. And then check this out really quick. So Carol's just writing these down.
I have real scribble handwriting. So Thursday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., which is tomorrow. It's Thursday. I lose track of what the day it is because that's how it is to me. Friday is 10 to 10 p.m. Make sure if we are closed, we probably lock the door by 6 or 7.
Right.
We lock the door by 6 or 7 and just knock on the window. We're here. We just don't keep the door open all night.
We got to keep out homeless Henry that comes walking around.
Yes.
So again, I'm only one man. I can only defend myself against all these croppers trying to sneak in here. So
right.
I got to try.
Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. This is store hours. So if you're a cropper, okay, you could be here by 9 o'clock on Saturday, not 10. We'll get you in by 9 o'clock. But for regular store hours, we open at 10. Sunday, it's going to be 9 to 5 p.m.
9 to 5.
Yep.
9 to 5. All right. And then also, too, is what you got there. Really excited. So we're getting all ready. Diet Coke's in the fridge for Laura Hood already. Ice cream I got to get that tomorrow. I got the creams already for the coffees. Mm-hmm. The snack bar is almost together. So we got that going as well. And then we got the Taco Man coming back on Saturday. So we got the taco truck coming back. So you guys got to get fed. And then Friday night.
Friday is Numo night.
Is it pizza night? That's right, Lou's. Yeah,
Sunday, we don't know what we're going to do yet.
And Sundays, that's kind of...
we could do Portillo's. We could do... I don't know. What can we get? We can do Jimmy John's. We can do Potbellies.
Laura Hood says, please don't please don't mistake me for a homeless person. I usually don't dress that well when I craft. Absolutely. Hey, like I said, I'm the only guy... This is funny because I'm the only guy that probably sees all you ladies in your PJs. I'm like I always say, even on the One of a Kind group, when I post that, I'm like, I know you're crafting in your PJs, and you guys see me, and I get to see. Well, I don't really see you, but I'm coming through your screen, so I'm the only guy gets to see somebody in all their wonderful crafty goodness. Don't worry about it. Maybe I'll wear my pajamas too. So
yeah, you should.
It'll be fun. Crafting in the PJs.
I think that's it, right?
I think so. What do you think, Carol?
Yep, that's it.
So we covered the Better Press today. We gave a couple samples on that. We got some new products. We talked about what else did we talk about?
Some of the new products.
New products. Store hours this weekend.
And
then the sale. Did you tell them what the sale is, or did you?
They have to come in to know what the sale is.
Oh, you got to come in to know what the sale is.
That's what we did last year.
Okay, that's right.
I already have people came in today for the sale.
They're already here, so.
Yep.
All right, so that's good, and then no store update. Because I think I got it here. We got it because that we're moving. So just really quick again, here's our location. We're all going to be moving 15 minutes away from our current location, up north in the Vernon Hills into beautiful Lake County, Illinois, one step closer to Wisconsin, and we will. have a store update. I was gonna stop there today, and I didn't.
I'm gonna go up there tomorrow because I gotta go to the village hall tomorrow.
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta go apply for a business license, so I will be up there. I'll drive by and
You
see.
gonna get some deals?
If the door's open,
Yeah.
I'll go in and maybe they won't kick me out.
You know what you need to do? You need to walk in like the way you met me. Is then you walk in and you say,
Bravos.
I own this
I
place.
own
now.
this place. I need to go come check this place out.
Yeah, I'm the leaser. Maybe you got tired of dating an electrician. Maybe you can find a plumber there or something.
Yeah.
Time to step it up a notch.
I can upgrade.
Awesome. All right, guys.
So whoever it was who said get their door prize today, thank you.
Oh, the door prize was
everything.
Kathy Wolvertine.
Awesome. Yeah, because you're here, you're local. You probably get it faster than most people.
Yep, you're
everything
local.
Got shipped. I have the last couple. I have not shipped yours yet, Kelly Randolph. Oh, one more update. So if you have pre-ordered the 12 days of Stitchmas, we got notification that the Stitchmas kits were shipped today. I'm hoping we could get it out to you by Friday because we're out to Vegas, so I'm not sure. Spellbinder might take about 4 days to show up because they're in Arizona.
All right, I'm not done yet because now I got we saying I'm not asking any more questions because you're ignoring me. I didn't even know you were asking questions.
Where's your question, Lee?
Yeah, Lee, Brian, you have not answered any of my. Okay, that's the second one there. I'm trying to go.
I don't even see the question.
Does this? Okay, so she was asking about the. I'm scrolling back now. Does this just make a crisper image? When we were talking about the press. So
the press just basically transfer the ink from a die onto your paper. It does has a crisp image because the line is very fine and very detailed on the die.
What is the letterpress? That was another question she asked. So hopefully we covered that.
Yep.
But that's fine. Just say it one more time for Lee.
So it's basically a transferring ink through a dye medium, a detailed dye medium that imprints on your paper.
And then she says hello. Was that it? That just the two questions, Lee? Because that's what I was kind of seeing.
This weekend you got to play with it. You're here.
Right.
We'll set it up.
We'll set it up. That'll be one of the demos that we can do all weekend long. So we'll be able to play with that. And then also too was someone else asked that question too. I'm sorry. I got caught up. Oh, Tina Schumacher is Emick is asking, what if you're not in Chicagoland this weekend?
Well, we will post a discount code online. I don't want to what's the word I'm using?
We'll get something out there this weekend for you guys. Just stay tuned. We'll post it.
We'll post it on Don't order anything yet. Don't order anything yet. I haven't put the 49 Market stuff online. We'll post it tomorrow.
All right, you heard it right from Carol.
We'll post it tomorrow. Whatever the special we're doing for the store, you get the same special.
Yes. All over the place. Yes, I am all over the place. Lee, thank you. I picked mine up in store if they get it there this weekend. Kathy Wolvertine. All right. And then that was it. Okay, yeah, so Lee's all happy now.
So actually I'm gonna play with using a regular die. That's my next project. Using a regular die to do the letterpress thing, see if it will work. See what does it look like? Not that it will work, it works. It's the imprint. So I'm gonna play with that and I will report back. Oh, there it
is. Crafty Angela was asking for the price. You could scroll up.
The price.
I put the link on there, but it is
$80. It is $80. Like I said, we're gonna run a special. We're gonna run a special on it, and we are expecting more images of the dies that's coming. There's a lot of certain things shows up faster than the other. I don't know why, but I have no control over it.
All right.
And it does come with a lot. It has all the pieces. The sample die, the ink, the paper, the shim. So
yes, Kelly Randolph says it does come with a lot. So
and you can use with your own ink. You don't have to use their ink, but if you want to try their ink, you can do that too. So it's just a matter of what you're using it with and how you are using it.
Crafty Angela says, nice. I was wondering about using Z regular die if
Yep.
that would be cool. You might need a shim.
You'll probably need a shim to give it more pressure because the dye that my finger stuck. So the dye, when you look at it, the dye is definitely thicker than a regular die cut, like a die that cuts paper. It's definitely thicker. I can feel it. There's substance to it. So you might need like a piece of foam. You might need like when you're going through the machine, you can put a piece of foam on top, put a piece of chipboard on top, just to make it more pressure.
Okay. All right. I think that's it. I think we got it. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. Tonight is Wednesday night. The new episode of You Can't. What was it? Oh, Real People. I remember that one. Remember that show, Real People?
I don't remember.
Yeah, Real People. It was on Channel 5. You guys remember Real People? I know you do. It was they'd do shorts about stuff, about people or stories. I remember I learned about the TV brick.
Mm-hmm.
It was back in the 80s.
I don't remember.
I know you don't. You don't remember anything from TV. See, yes, I
don't remember at all.
I loved it. Yep, there we go. So I love it. So yeah, Real People. So I'll have to show you sometime. So it was a show that we always watched, guys. It was really great. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you guys enjoyed the better press tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the dyes as well, the papers, and all the good stuff. Stay tuned. We'll be posting our make and takes. What we'll be doing this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Do we post? Yeah. So you'll be able to see
I'm
what
still
our make
working
and
on
tears. Carol's just putting the finishing touches on them. Also, too, is be sure to stop in the store this weekend if you're local. Be able to try out the better press.
Yep.
And then why wouldn't you want to get a make and take while you're doing it? So
while you're here.
And then pick up all your crafty supplies because you don't want to miss out this sale. So
yep.
It's always really good. Guys, I'm Brian.
I'm Carol.
And we got to clean up because Tina's saying it's dinner time. So
yes.
We got to get out of here, guys. Thanks for everyone tuning in tonight. See you guys this weekend.
Bye.
Bye.